What's up, people?
Woo!
Good.
Good, yeah.
Of course, let's do the traditional introduction of what is going on right here, right now, right at the moment. So first of all, hey, what's up, people from the Girl Power Talk, wherever, whenever, what time, day, night, stars, without stars here on Earth. Hey, I'm Jobelle. I'm also a young leader here, like everyone else. And yeah, we're so happy that you guys are here. And so, ooh, a lot. I love people who's flooding our chat right now. I'll bet they're gonna have like 10 months of good luck, whole year good luck or something.
Jobelle, or I called her Joby.
I reached out to her seeing that we both were newbies here, and yeah, that simple text was the start of a beautiful friendship.
She was heart and soul of our culture and team, and one of the best memories that I have of her is her hosting these bi-monthly sessions. She owned the room. She was life of the room, so full of energy that you couldn't help but smile and laugh along with her because she held our attention so well and radiated so much of joy.
Jobelle was an inspiration and everything you could ask for in a friend. She was always optimistic, always cheerful, and would always bring a smile to your face. No matter how hard things were for her, she really believed that life was beautiful and everything could be better. And she believed that not just for herself, but for everyone around her.
She was always so full of energy, like a bubble of happiness. Just, you couldn't help but feel positive around her.
Next in line.
Jobelle and I had a lot of chats. And I'm not sure which one she was referring to here, but I can tell you the feeling was mutual. Her texts never failed to make me smile. Okie dokie. Thank you so much for messaging me, Frankie, with 4 E's on the end. If I could just talk to you and learn from you the whole day, I would. Ditto, girlfriend.
Jobelle was sunshine in human form. Everyone who knew her would agree with me on that. Every time I saw a yellow heart pop up on my phone, I just knew it was her that was texting me, and I could almost always hear her happy voice as I read her text. Despite everything that she was going through, she always prioritized making everyone around her feel better. She lifted our spirits, and even during these bi-monthly meetings, she would come in, she would talk to everyone, check up on everyone, and her smile always brought a smile to our faces.
I remember I used to talk to her before and after interviews, sometimes discussing candidates, sometimes just ranting about life, and she was always there, listening, comforting, and somehow after interacting with her, it always made me feel better, and that was her magic.
I remember when I was ever feeling down or going through a tough spot, transitioning to college. I talked to her, and just 5 minutes of conversation with her would make me feel so much better. And I'm sure I'm saying this for everyone who spoke to her. Just having a conversation, whether that be through text, on a meeting, the energy and enthusiasm that she brought you genuine happiness.
Now, during one of the bi-monthlies, I decided to dress up as a fairy godmother. Some of you may remember that. I wore a pink sparkly dress and I put a crown on my head and I waved my magic wand around and I went bippity-boppity-boo. Jobelle wrote on June 9, "Happiest birthday, our fairy godmother, Frankie," again with 4 E's. "Your presence since day one made me feel that I'm guided and always heard. I am forever thankful for your unending love and support to a cutie like me. I hope you have the best day of your life. I love you, Frankie, and I always wish you the bestest. Many more." Notice how she refers to herself as a cutie. Even her mom, Debs, refers to Jobelle as my cutify. This was Jobelle.
One day, Jobelle and I were on a Zoom call, and she did say something to me that has stayed with me. Even broken things shine if you color them well. Jobelle lived this. She embraced her own life's journey and helping others through theirs. She was and continues to be an inspiration. She wanted to be a ray of hope, and I think that light still shines through till today.
She could just inspire you and lift you up just by being herself. And if I had to look up to anyone for their confidence and resilience, it was Jobelle, our little ray of sunshine.
Her creativity was boundless, and photography was one of her many passions. In fact, that same creativity was what led her to Grow Heart Talk in the first place, where she has touched so many lives.
To be really honest, at first, I didn't want to get so close to her. I didn't want to get attached because I lost so many people in my life and I just wanted to protect my heart. But Joby, she made it impossible to stay distant. She just brought so much joy into my life.
Daffodil. It's quirky and cute, so much like our dear friend Jobelle. And just like the daffodil, Jobelle was our sunshine. Did you know that daffodils are the official flower of the American Cancer Society? They represent strength and hope, renewal and friendships. Everything a cancer patient needs. Everything Jobelle had in spades. She lost her leg to cancer, and even though she was an amputee warrior, we never thought of her as anything other than whole. She made everyone she came in contact with feel amazing, like they could do anything. She was magical like that. She always brought the fairy dust and sparkle to everything she touched. For a tiny person, she had a huge presence and a larger-than-life personality. Jobelle radiated joy, and everyone who came in contact with her just wanted to stay in her stratosphere. She made you feel that good.
During our first ever call, I found out that she was battling cancer, and I didn't expect that.
Even when she was going through a really hard time with her treatments, or towards the end when most of her treatments stopped working and she decided to stop taking treatments, she didn't ever feel sorry for her. She took that decision in stride and said, this is my life, and I'm going to see how it turns out. And she decided to stop taking those treatments. But throughout her fight, she was a warrior against cancer. She had full faith in God. She lived every moment in that very moment and lived her life to her fullest.
She once told me, the doctor told me that I don't have that much time left, but instead of worrying about the future, I just started living life to the fullest. And look at me now. She just inspired me so much. She was never scared of the future. I remember one night Samir texted me saying that he had a surprise for me that I really loved it. So I got on the call and there was Joby. And Samir said, so Dee, this is a surprise. We will be bringing Jobelle to the Bali trip. And I know how much you've wanted to meet her. And Samir was right. That was the best surprise I've ever gotten that year. We talked about the trip nonstop. Like, we were really looking forward to meeting each other. And I remember Joby jokingly said, Dee, then you have to help me find the best vitamins to work so that I can make it. But I guess fate had a different plan. On October 9, 2023, we got the news that Joby has passed away. I think since then I've struggled to mention her name.
There's a saying that you might have heard, only the good die young. Now, my husband says that's because they've got nothing left on earth to learn here. But I believe that some, like Jobelle, are here to teach, not learn. Jobelle was born on July the 9th, 1999, and she passed away on October the 9th, 2023. There are a lot of nines represented in her life. Jobelle had a deep faith in God, and the scriptures say that the number 9 means completeness, divine perfection, finality. And maybe she was complete perfection. But for those who lean toward the metaphysical, the number 9 also means conclusion instead of finality. Instead, it means the beginning of a new phase. And I think Jobelle would like that. She was definitely a teacher. She taught us to find joy each and every day. She taught us to love one another. She taught us to rest when we were tired and have fun in everything that we do. But she wasn't a slacker. In fact, she asked that we all try to do our best. Here's a text that she wrote to a group of us when we were doing a video. She said, I hope that this email finds you all in good spirits. I love how everyone is so excited and participating in this task. I appreciate how you all went out of your comfort zone and took this opportunity to grow and be the best version of yourselves. Looking forward to a bombastic culture video output. Can you hear her personality in that?
I believe a lot of us here are familiar with the saying, fake it till you make it. I know a lot of us apply it in our daily lives as well. I know I do. Jobelle had her own version of this. It was faith it until you make it. And I think her rendition on this just kind of captures the whole essence of who she was, her strength, her resilience, her unwavering belief of leading a life with positivity and purpose. And her optimism continues to inspire all of us, always.
Now, we all did call her our sunshine, but she referred to herself as a Cancer Amputee Warrior, a cutie, but never, ever, ever did she say she was disabled, less than, or cried out how unfair life was to her. She was never poor Jobelle. Now, our thoughts create our reality, and Jobelle knew this. How you think about yourself, the names that you call yourself, especially the ones inside your head, that's called your inner game. And let's all just take a page out of Jobelle's handbook of life. Be a cutie, put a smile on your face, inject that smile into your voice, think of others and how you might impact them in a positive way. Add some fun and game to how you express yourself. And when you aren't feeling 100%, don't complain. Go and rest. Recharge and come back smiling. Being able to recall Jobelle with such clarity gives proof that no one is ever gone until there was no one left to remember them. Well, in memory of Jobelle, we sent 100 stuffed bears with Jobelle's name on their tie to the cancer hospital in the Philippines, where she was treated for many years. She had wanted to send something to the children and the women before she passed away, and it just didn't happen. So we sent this a few months ago in July for their 10th year anniversary, and we gave out 50 bears at that event. Her mom actually passed them all out, and there's going to be another 50 bears being given out the end of October. And I hope that we can do something like this every year in her name.
I do really miss her. We all do. But I'm really, really grateful for having known someone like her. And every day I can look at her and the way she lived her life as something to aspire to, as an example and as an inspiration.
I know she's in a better place now. She is happier right now. No longer in pain, playing with the puppies and with her favorite mangas. Joby inspired all of us, and I want you guys to remember on her behalf to stop worrying about the future.
You'll always be missed, and you'll always have a special place in our heart. We miss you, Jobelle.
Let's just take a moment of silence and think about our dear friend Jobelle.
Okay, just pretend that you didn't say anything, everyone, okay? Dun, 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 dun. May the internet be with you, people.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. I hope you have a great night, guys, or day. Thank you so much. This is me, Jobelle.